大家好，我是黄老师。今天我们一起学习第二课的重要生词。我们先看第一个，一般。一般 has two usage. The first one is usually used as an adverbial, means generally speaking. For example, 周末，学校宿舍一般都很吵。学校餐厅的菜一般都不好吃。我一般星期一打扫卫生。你一般星期几打扫卫生？黄老师一般星期六打扫卫生，因为黄老师一般星期一到星期五都很忙。一般 has another usage, usually used as a predicate in the sentence, means ordinary. For example, 这本书很一般，我不想看。这本书 is a subject, 很一般 is a predicate. 我不想看 I don't want to read it, so this book is just so-so. Let's see another example. Parent A and Parent B are talking about their children.
你儿子英文说得真好。
他的英文一般，没有你女儿好。
In the conversation, Parent A said that 你儿子英文说得真好。Your son speaks really good English. In response to A's compliments, B said, 他的英文一般。His English is just so-so. 没有你女儿好。Not as good as your daughter's. To American, it is very normal to accept compliments, but for Chinese, people value the virtue of modesty and humbleness. So parent B tend to not to be boastful, and he just understates his son's English ability. Time for exercise. 好，下面我们看第二个，不怎么样。It is a colloquial expression, means not that great. Justin Bieber 的歌怎么样？如果你喜欢他的歌，你会说很棒，我很喜欢。如果你不喜欢他的歌，你会说不怎么样。Okay, let's listen to another example.
这家饭店的菜怎么样？
不怎么样，我上次吃过，他们的菜有点甜，我们还是去别家吧。
好，你觉得 Student B， 你觉得 B 喜欢这家饭店的菜吗？不喜欢。How do you know？ 因为他说不怎么样 ，not that great。好，下面我们看第三个。Now let's move on to the third word. 恐怕 is an adverb, means I think perhaps, I'm afraid that. So, but please pay attention that we don't usually say 我恐怕 in Chinese. It's not a direct translation from English to Chinese. I'm afraid that 恐怕, okay? It is used to express the speaker's assessment of or concern about a particular situation. And the tone, if you use 恐怕 in a sentence, the tone of the sentence tend to be indirect and polite. For example, let's listen to the first example. Two students are seeing an apartment.
Conversation 1. Two students seeing an apartment.
这个公寓怎么样？
这儿没有空调，恐怕夏天很热吧？
是啊，住在这儿恐怕不舒服。算了，我们就不租这个公寓了。
So A asked B's opinion about this apartment, and B said, 这儿没有空调，恐怕夏天很热吧。There are no air conditioner here. I'm afraid it will be so very hot in the summer. So she used 恐怕 to express her assessment about living here in the summer. And then A agreed that 住在这儿恐怕不舒服。We won't feel very comfortable. I'm afraid we won't feel comfortable living here. Okay, so they used 恐怕 to express assessment and concern about living here. And then let's Next, let's listen to another example.
Conversation 2. Two students at home.
明天就要考试了，我还有很多问题，怎么办？
这些问题太难了，你问问老师吧。
好，我现在就给他打电话。
等等，现在晚上11点了，给老师打电话恐怕太晚了。
There's an exam tomorrow, and A has a lot of questions. So A would like to call his teacher to ask his teacher some questions. And B said, 等等 wait, 现在晚上11点了 It's already 11 p.m. now. 给老师打电话恐怕太晚了 I'm afraid it will be too late to call your teacher. So B is concerned that the teacher may be having a rest at that time. But instead of just say 给老师打电话太晚了B said 给老师打电话恐怕太晚了 to like soften the tone and make it feel more indirect to express his concern. Okay, so if in the future someone invites you to do something, how do you say no? Well, if you want to sound more polite, you can use 恐怕。For example, 小王，你明天想去看电影吗？我们一起去吧。And you don't want 小王 to be really unhappy, you may say, 我恐怕明天不能去看电影，因为我有一个考试，我得准备考试。Okay. So, let's look at these two sentences. 恐怕他不能去北京了。We can also put it like this. 他恐怕不能去北京了。他 is the topic of the class. 不能去北京。恐怕明天要下雨。We can put it like 明天恐怕要下雨。The topic of the clause can be put before or after 恐怕。Similarly, 我恐怕不能去北京了 equal to 恐怕我不能去北京了。Got it? Exercise 2. Okay, finally, let's move on to the last word, 差不多。差不多 is an adverbial, means about, roughly. So we can say 姚明和科比差不多高 So it followed by an adjective 高。姚明 and 科比 are almost about the same height. It can also be followed by a time, a period, exact time. 上午10点上课，现在差不多9点半了。9点半 is the time. 我们快去学校吧。It's nearly 9:30 now. Let's hurry to school. It can also be followed by a number and measure word. For example, 我同屋的书架上有差不多30本书。Okay. And frequency. 我差不多1个星期打1次篮球 So once a week. 1个星期 is frequency. 我差不多1个星期打1次篮球。So if I ask you, 你多久给妈妈打1次电话？You can say 我差不多and then the time maybe 1个月 That's too long, right? Or maybe 一天给妈妈打1次 So that's 每天打1次 Or you can say 我差不多1个月给妈妈打1次电话差不多 can also be an adjective, means almost the same. For example, 今天的天气和昨天差不多不冷不热很舒服 So, 今天的天气和昨天的天气 they are the topic, the subject. and then 差不多 predicate. So today's weather and yesterday's weather are almost the same. Very comfortable. 他们俩长得差不多，都不胖。他们俩长得差不多 ，OK, they look almost the same. 好，现在请你做这个练习。今天我们学了4个生词，好，你学会了吗？